Okay, so wow, 1992. I mean, Nirvana, Criss Cross, that Super Bowl with Gloria Estefan, right?
Yeah.
But for the Royals, 1992, not so much.
Not a great year.
The Queen even called it her Annus Horribilis.
Which, for those who maybe don't speak Latin, means
Horrible year.
horrible year, yeah. It's striking coming from her.
Right. Super composed.
Yeah. You sent me some articles about the fire at Windsor Castle.
Yeah.
I mean, super dramatic. But that's not all we're talking about today. We're going deeper.
Right. The scandals, the controversies. This is like way more than just a fire. Like this is the monarchy, like really teetering.
Exactly. We're going to look at what made 92 so bad for the royals.
You sent a bunch of stuff about Charles and Diana, too.
Oh, yeah. A lot there. And actually, to get the full pic, we need to rewind a bit. Back to, like, May of 91.
Okay.
Diana was already feeling, like, trapped. She felt like she was in a loveless marriage.
So at this point, is she already trying to, like, get her side of the story out?
Oh, absolutely. And this is where it gets juicy. It's like a spy movie almost. She starts secretly working with this biographer, Andrew Morton.
Okay.
But she knows, like, public opinion is everything. She has to be careful.
Right.
So it's all super hush-hush.
How are they even meeting if it's so secret?
She used a friend, Dr. James Colthurst.
Oh.
He was, like, the go-between. They'd have these, like, secret recording sessions.
Around.
Diana would just, like, pour her heart out. The marriage, Charles's affair with Camilla, her bulimia, her depression. It's, like, intense stuff.
High stakes.
Huge gamble. But, I mean, think about it. This is 91. No internet.
Right.
No social media. The media was everything.
But she knows how to play the game.
Oh, yeah. And then, boom, June 92, excerpts from the book, Diana, Her True Story.
It's the Sunday Times. Huge media frenzy.
Everyone is reading this stuff, her struggles, the suicide attempts, feeling so trapped. And, like, suddenly Charles's affair is just out in the open.
And the public reaction. I mean, wow. Shock, yeah, but tons of sympathy for Diana.
Right. And this is where it starts to get interesting for the monarchy as a whole, right? Because now they're getting criticized, too. People are like, hey, they're out of touch.
Yeah, they seem cold.
Yeah, like stuck in the past.
It's crazy that one book can do that.
Right. But Charles and Diana aren't the only ones making news that year.
92 was just disaster after disaster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What else is going on?
So April, Princess Anne's divorce is finalized.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not as huge as Charles and Diana,
Sure.
but it adds to this feeling that, like, things are falling apart.
Yeah, like even the royals can't make it work.
Right. The perfect family image is cracking.
And then there's Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York.
Oh, yeah.
Those photos with the Texan billionaire in August, scandalous.
Totally. Especially that one. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So inappropriate for a royal.
Right, even though she and Andrew were already separated.
Yeah. But still, the damage was done. Public image takes another hit.
And then the leaked phone calls.
Yeah.
Diana and her lover. I mean, it's just nonstop bad press.
Right. You got to wonder, was there any pushback at all? Did anything help Charles?
Was there anything?
Well, it's interesting you ask because... Well, it's interesting you ask because there was definitely some sympathy for Charles.
Okay.
Especially, like, people who thought Diana was, you know, manipulating the media, oversharing, that kind of thing.
Right, right.
But overall, public trust, it's definitely shaken.
Yeah, like it's all just building up, right? And then the fire at Windsor.
Oh, yeah.
November, you sent over so many articles about it.
It's like the perfect image, right?
Yeah. Like literally everything is going up in flames.
The castle, it's the symbol of the monarchy, and it's burning.
I was looking at some of the eyewitness accounts you sent.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it sounds just chaotic.
Oh, it was. November, crisp day, and then fire in the Queen's private chapel.
Firefighters, people making those human chains to, like, save the art.
Over 200 people. Firefighters, staff, volunteers, all trying to, like, rescue these treasures.
Just imagine.
Paintings, furniture, tapestries. I mean, just priceless stuff.
It's amazing they saved as much as they did.
Right. But the damage, still millions. Took years to restore it all.
It must have been just devastating for the Queen.
Oh, for sure. Especially, like, on a personal level, her home.
Right.
And after the years she was having. I mean, this is days after those phone calls leaked.
Right, right.
It's like the cherry on top of the worst year ever.
And she gave that speech, the Annus Horribilis speech.
Oh, yeah. She, like, actually said it.
Right there, in front of everyone. Bold move.
Totally. She owned it. Like, yeah, this year has been rough. But she also signaled change.
Okay.
Like, she's adapting. agrees to pay income tax, opens up Buckingham Palace for tours.
To help fund the Windsor repairs.
Exactly.
Those are big steps for her.
Huge. I think she knew she had to do something big.
Yeah, like save the monarchy big.
The public was losing faith. They thought the royals were out of touch, too privileged, not willing to change.
So she's like, okay, I hear you.
Right. Trying to show that she gets it.
Crazy how much happened in just 1 year, right? 92.
Yeah.
It really was a turning point for them.
For sure. So much change. Personal, public, everything.
Do you think she did enough? Like, did her actions really change things?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
Historians still debate this.
Oh, really?
Some say it was superficial, like the monarchy just can't be modern.
Right.
Others say she saved it. Modernized just enough to survive.
It's like she learned how important image is.
Right. Maybe even learned a thing or two from Diana.
Yeah. Like Diana's willingness to, like, break with tradition.
Right, to connect.
Yeah.
Maybe that forced the queen's hand.
It makes you wonder if 92 was just like a fluke or if there are deeper issues with the monarchy.
Right. Like, could this happen anytime, or was it the media?
Yeah, the media was huge back then.
Huge. And they just amplified everything. I mean, think about it. Before 92, the royals were like this mystery,
Right.
this distant mythical family.
And then Diane's like, nope.
Right. Let me tell you how it really is.
Pulls back the curtain.
It's like they went from fairy tale to, like, a soap opera.
Yeah. Everyone's watching, waiting for the next drama.
And that changes how people see them. They're less special, less royal.
Right. Less magical, less untouchable.
Exactly. And in one of the articles you sent, it talks about how that changed how people saw the monarchy as a whole.
Oh, yeah. Like, do we even need them anymore?
Right. That debate is still going on.
Crazy.
It is. Like, do they represent something important about being British?
Right.
Or are they just, like, a leftover from the past?
And a very expensive one, from what I saw.
Oh, yeah. Their finances, it's a whole other thing.
Right. But it doesn't really answer the, like, bigger question.
No, it doesn't. Like, are they relevant in a modern world? A democracy?
It's wild how much has changed even since 92.
Yeah.
I mean, social media, the 24-hour news cycle.
It's a different world.
Imagine if all this went down today.
Oh, man. Diana with a Twitter.
Can you even imagine?
The hashtags would be wild.
Oh, totally. But seriously, though.
Right, yeah.
I think 92, it's like a lesson for anyone in the public eye.
Oh, for sure.
Image.
Yeah.
Perception. You got to adapt.
Absolutely. Even the queen.
Yeah, no one is above it all.
Oh, the court of public opinion, it spares no one.
So what do you think? Did she really save the monarchy? Or is this stuff still, like, bubbling under the surface?
Good question. Was 92 just a bad year? Or did it change everything?
I mean, it's been fascinating, this whole deep dive.
Yeah, it has.
The scandals,
Yeah.
the heartbreak, the fire.
And how she handled it all.
Yeah. So what about you listening? What do you remember about 92?
Right. What do you think about the royals?
Did she make the right moves? Let's keep talking about it. This is a conversation that's not going away.
Absolutely not. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a wild ride. Thanks for listening, everyone.